What's upset you now?
You've had a busy... I've not spoken to you, since you've been banging on about these 6 flights. How did that go down?
I didn't do all 6 of them. I ended up cancelling the last 2 because I actually got to flight 3 and realised that what I had, agreed to was not humanly possible. Because I got home at 2:00 in the morning from Rhodes on Wednesday and I had to get up at 5:30 to fly to Dublin. And I was just like, I don't know if anyone has ever died from trying to do too many flights in a week, but like that's how it felt.
That's absolutely insane.
Oh, so
an
extremely unlikely event anyone was looking forward to seeing me in Vienna. I apologies, I was not there.
Can I make an observation that I've made through doing these with you?
Yeah. You're
fucking terrible at planning your life.
Well,
6 flights in a fucking week.
Yes.
Well, what are you doing, man?
Trying to pay a mortgage.
I know, but 6 flights.
Oh, don't worry. The longer this goes on, the more I'm thinking, I might just get a sales job. So I went and got a flight from Heathrow the other day and I had to book my parking late. So I used one of these, if you probably won't have done it. Mikey, actually, you don't fly.
I've not parked in an airport yet.
Any kind of normal people listening to this might have done this before. You get a service at Heathrow called Meet and Greet, where you basically drive into the short stay car park, and then someone picks your car up and takes it off site.
Like a valet.
Yeah, that. And then,
I like that.
And then, well, you would, yeah. I like it if I hadn't booked it through Prestige Parking, and I am going to throw them under the bus because they are a bunch of thieving cunts. So that, I booked it late, reviews looked okay, bang, in we go. First and foremost, I turn up at the airport for my flight, which was
You read the reviews of the Prestige Parking?
I went on, comparetheparking.com, because you go,
Compare the parking? Who are you?
Because I right, hold on a second. I Googled Heathrow parking. And the first thing that comes up is compare the parking. So you go right, I'll use that. It's going to tell me what the different prices are and what's the best one to use. I think that is a fairly...
Man.
Well, what would you have done, Sean?
Okay.
Exactly.
I think actually...
You'd have muttered and stuttered for about 10 minutes and then gone, I don't know what we're going to do.
Do you know what I think I would have done?
Go on.
And I'm not saying this is right, but I think I would have just driven to Heathrow and parked my car. Can you not do that?
No.
You can't just drive... What? You can't just drive to the car park and park your car.
You can. It'll literally cost you about £100 a minute.
Okay, all right. So, someone's been on compare the car parks.
Yeah.
Look here, know all the prices.
Part of me wishes that I hadn't had this conversation with you just so that you would have done that. Because now I feel like, fucking hell, you've got to, you've had your cake and eaten it there. You've got to take the piss out of me for looking on Compare the Parking, and you now are furnished with the
How many other things can people compare? Is there compare everything?
Of course there is.
Compare the
energy
pillows.
Providers. Yeah, I'm sure there is Compare the Pillows. Or there'll be some kind of which pillow, the top 10 pillows, top 10 memory pillows, top 10. Yeah, everything's out there, isn't it? That's what that is probably the one thing that the internet is good for.
And maps. Maps. Can I just, big shout out to maps. I always think maps don't, internet online maps. Big shout out to maps. They don't get the love, the credit they deserve. It's absolutely phenomenal technology that I'm really, truly grateful for. Continue.
Right, okay. In that vein, big shout out to Pornhub. So, no, I'm joking. I'm just, sort of half joking.
What's going on?
I'm not.
Paul doesn't masturbate, everyone.
Well, no. Yeah, I do. Yeah.
So now someone's... That's someone who's stuttering now, boy.
So, let me just get through this parking fiasco.
Yeah.
So I find this thing. Like I'm having to do this. All of the stuff was done last minute. The flight was booked last minute. So I'm coming back from one flight, and it was all like fucking. So I booked this thing. So I turn up. I can't remember what time my flight was now. Maybe let's just say, for argument's sake, it was at 10 o'clock in the morning. And I got up and I drove to Heathrow, and you have to phone the people when you're half an hour away. So I phoned them, going to be there at 10 past, was it 10 past 7? I can't remember the specific time. You don't need to know it, but whatever time it was, I'm there, I'm checked in, and I've got like an hour and 15 minutes to get through security and get my flight. And so you go into the short stay car park and they're not there. So I start ringing. No answer. Ringing, no answer. Ringing, no answer. Then I get through and he goes,
God.
Then a bloke phones me and I'm like, hello, mate. And he goes, oh, yeah, this is your driver. I'm like, where are you? He goes, I'm about 10, 15 minutes away. I said, you fucking what? I said, mate, I said, I've got to get a flight. That's the whole purpose of this.
That's incredible.
So it was going, well, you'll have to just hang on, man, and I'm like, but being all like, hey, what's the problem? I'm like, I said 10 past 7. That's what time you're supposed to be here. So another 10 minutes passed, phoning back, where are you? I'm just at the other side of the tunnel. I'm like, why are you not here? And I mean, I'm knackered and like running late. So there was I would have felt bad actually, but I don't, because they were a bunch of fucking arseholes. I was like, why are you not here, you fuckhead? Like you're supposed to be here. I said quite clearly 10 past 7. Oh, well, and then he turned up, and then it's then the most annoying thing was he then turns up, and you have to pay for, so there's like a ticket where you go in and you're in the short stay car park for half an hour. And I didn't realise that I had to pay for that. So when he turns up, I fucked up. So I couldn't really go full. He goes, have you paid for the ticket? I goes, you got to pay for the ticket. I'm like, for fuck's sake. So I don't have to run over. Anyway, off they go. I then start reading when I go in, because I started getting paranoid as well. Like the guy was so shifty. I'm like, fucking hell. Ever usually go, because what I usually do is park in the long stay car park. You then get a shuttle bus into the airport. Easy street. It's great. You get out of the airport. The buses come every sort of 5 or 7 minutes or something. Jump on, bomb.
That's what I meant by turn up to the car park.
You still have to book it though.
You have to book it.
Well, I think you can pay on the day, but it's like one of those things.
More expensive.
It's like booking a train on the day. What was so annoying is because I accidentally booked it from 11 in the morning till 5 o'clock in the afternoon the same day, because I was doing it in such a rush. So I then had to pay for an extra day, which was only 15 quid. Because the bloke was like, he was going, well, you need to pay the thing. I said, yeah, I said I'll pay it, mate. And then he goes, that was it. He said, oh, you said you had cash. I said, cash was never mentioned. It was just all a bit like, he goes, you said you had cash. He said, no, I didn't. And cash was never mentioned. And then he was sort of hanging on. I said, can I have my keys, please? He goes, you're going to pay? I said, look, mate, I said I'm going to pay. Give me my keys. I'm surprised I don't get battered. Never, ever again. It was like, and I'm so annoyed because it was just the fact that I was so knackered and so busy, with flying around doing these fucking stupid gigs. That, like, I kind of normally. I would have just gone to the long stay car park and you're fine. It's just, but I got out. I felt like, do you know what they were like? They were like an outfit you'd see on Road Traders. And then I did start reading because I started getting, I was paranoid they were going to nick something. And then it's just all so shifty. And it was like you dealt with so many different people. Oh, the guy that takes the car to wherever they park it. Oh, I'm just an agency driver, mate. And then there was this head honcho, like the Godfather that was operating things on a phone. And then I asked for a receipt for my extra day's payment, and I've never got that. Bunch of shit houses.
But
right? There is no but. Sure.
There is a but. You got a nice shout out on that flappy iPad holder phone thing that you put on the air.
They can go fuck themselves as well.
Mike,
Paul McCaffrey mentioned Fold Me Up on Sean Walsh's podcast. Fucking fold you up, mate, if I ever come face to face with you.
I just want to say...
And also, how many people have commented on the Patreon saying they've now bought one? About 5 people?
It was a lot. It was a lot.
The last time I'm ever doing any free advertising for anyone, if they're going to mispodcast me, or however you would say it.
And again, I said this on WhatsApp.
Great to be a guest on here again, by the way. Thank you for having
That's
me.
what I was going to say. A huge thank you for coming on all of the episodes.
Yeah.
You must be knackered.
Returning guest every week. So, yeah, there we are. And I've just driven down here now to do this as well, and the roads are shut because it's the half marathon. That's annoying, isn't it, on a Sunday? Oh, we've shut the roads because it's the teddy bear fun run. You know, oh, fucking hell, mate. I'm late for work. Oh, yeah, but everyone's out having a great time raising money. It's like, right, well, how am I going to get where I'm going? That's all well and good. But, like, I'm now late.
Have you ever run a marathon?
No, of course not.
Have you
I can
done
barely walk. I've got a bunion and it's setting the alignment of my feet off. Every time I have a round of golf, my foot flares up and I'm hobbling about for about 3 days. So...
I think you need to take it easy, Paul.
Yeah. I think you need to take it easy, mate. I'm going to end up on one of those YouTube, like, you know, when they film someone having road rage. I reckon that's how I'm going to end up going viral.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
What do you mean the road shut for a fun run? Well, sorry, mate. You seem to be in a bit of a bad fucking mood. You want to see a bad mood, mate?
Golf club out of the boot.
They'll have like superimposed teddy bear ears on me. And like they'd be playing the Teddy Bear's Picnic music underneath it. Fuck off.
Thank you for listening, as always. And remember that 15 minutes is only a sneak peek of what we do. You can get a full hour's episode if you go to patreon.com/WUYN.
A mere snippet. People are always saying, God, I was really enjoying that. I want more. And you can have more. Go to patreon.com/WUYN. It's a great way to support this podcast. If you are enjoying it, come on board. There's a huge back catalogue. Loads and loads and loads of old episodes that you can catch up on a holiday, on a treadmill, in the car, at a picnic. I mean, what a weird picnic that would be. It would be the worst picnic of all time. Maybe not at a picnic. Do it at a picnic. Do it wherever you bloody want. In the bar. Just, you get the gist.
Sign up.
Just sign up. Patreon.com/WUYN. That's it. That sounded like I was... the way I ended saying that sounded like there was more to come. That is it. It's less than £1 a week. Go to patreon.com/WUYN.
Come on.